This video is presented by the EA Game Changers program. What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video I want to focus solely on the graphics slash somewhat of the presentation of Madden 19. In some of the older videos from EA Play, there were a lot of comments that were saying, the graphics look worse, and they went backwards, or that the presentation was bad. So I kind of wanted to make a video and just focus on that. Here you're seeing the pre-game graphics, the new 3D graphics that they show before the game. You see that they show the outside of the stadium. This is not something that's new, but they've updated a lot of the stadium exteriors, added a lot of stuff to them. What you're gonna see in this video is mostly like these very close-up shots, the cutscene type shots. You're gonna see a few plays here and there, just because I'm gonna show you the replays afterwards. But this video is strictly just to look at the graphics, and you can make your choice, the choice for yourself after watching this. But I felt that this video would be really good at showcasing how good the graphics actually do look, because some of the earlier videos that you may have seen didn't really showcase it that well, in my opinion. But you're gonna see a lot of, like I said, just close-ups, the cutscenes between plays. Now I know some of you like online gamers, people that are just like mainly head-to-head, y'all don't watch those things, but franchise guys and offline guys do. You can see that's like the pre-game stuff with the quarterback there when they show his stats and things like that. I think they kind of spiced that up a little bit. I don't know if they were always like running around and moving like that in the older games. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they were. Here, just doing a nice little run with the rookie Darius Slay. But like I said, just notice all this type of stuff in between the plays. These are the things that the people that are very big on graphics and presentation and franchise mode, and guys that play offline, they like to watch a lot of this stuff, and they want it to look good. So I wanted to do a video just for those guys so that you can see just how good the graphics actually do look. The lighting is much improved, which is, of course, one of the benefits of Frostbite. Frostbite is the lighting for sure. The helmets look crazy, especially the lighting on the helmets. And we saw that last year when they switched over to Frostbite. You saw a big jump, and of course not as big of a jump from 17 to 18 because it was a brand new engine. But from 18 to 19, like you can see, graphics look pretty good. People say they got worse. I just don't personally see that. Maybe because I've played the game a little bit more than some other people have, but I felt like, if there was ever a video that could showcase it, this would be it. Because I was noticing when I was playing the game that there were just a lot of good shots, and I said, I can just make a whole video about this. Here you're going to see this is kind of new presentation when they're showing the players before game. Not that they didn't do this last year, but now you're just going to see different things. You're not going to see the players move the same exact way every single time like you did last year. They're going to do different things this time. Different type of dance moves or stances, whatever have you. Here you're going to see the end of the first quarter. It's just going to show like some stadium shots and stuff like that. The EA Sports graphic looks really nice. You're going to see again here running out of the tunnel, which was at the beginning of the game. This close-up of Josh Norman looks really, really good in my opinion. His face looks pretty spot on too. If it's up to me, if it's my opinion, I say that his face looks pretty spot on. But anyway, we're going to see. Just going to get back into some more gameplay here. Here they're showing the Snickers advertisement, of course. Got to get those advertising dollars. Got the announcers. You can see the Redskins coach there calling the plays. Here, going to run again with Darius Geis. Kind of gets stuffed. Not much doing there. Darius Geis, one of my favorite players coming into the league because I am an LSU fan. You can see the rookie there for the Packers, King, the cornerback. You see as they zoom out on Geis there, but just a lot of, I feel like the graphics are really good. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think if you're watching these cutscenes, I don't think that these look worse than Madden 18. Even if you think they look similar, I don't think they look worse. Here you can see at the 2-minute warning, Alex Smith talking it over with his coach. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of stop talking for now because I feel like I've talked a little too much. I'll jump back in a minute to point out specific things, but just kind of watch the video and just, watch the cutscenes and watch out for the little things, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what the graphics are all about, the little things. Watch the replays, especially after the touchdowns. There's some new camera angles on the replays, which are really cool, like a pylon cam and things like that. But yeah, I'll jump back in here and there, but I'm just going to kind of let the video play out now. Okay, so here we're jumping into another game that I have. It's the Broncos versus the Chargers. You're going to see another, just kind of the same thing we just did in that first game, but just going to show it with some different players. And you're going to see a couple things in this one that you didn't see in the first one. There's a very particular camera angle on a touchdown that I definitely want you guys to see that is really cool. It was definitely one of the coolest things I saw while I was out there in game. You can see here again pre-game stuff. Players look really good in my opinion, coming out of the tunnel, especially these cutscenes and stuff like that. Yes, it doesn't look like that when you're in the game playing, but you see a lot of these cutscenes and the pre-game stuff, the post-game stuff. The people that are into that type of thing, these graphics look really good on that stuff, and it really helps, immerse you a little bit better into the game. You can see here on the kickoff return, Booker holding up his hand to block the sun. You can see here Case Keenum showing his stats before the game, running around and things like that. It's a pretty decent graphic. I like how they show him running around and like throwing the ball now. I don't think they did that last year, but again, I could be wrong. So correct me if I am wrong. But you're going to see a lot of other cool cutscenes in here. Close up on Case Keenum there, the new Broncos quarterback. You can see here showing off the offensive line. If you've watched these cutscenes enough last year, you would know that they always did the same dance. When they showed them, like I said, now they do different things, they move differently. Sometimes you'll see them with the football, sometimes you won't. So, to the guy, like I said, to the hardcore online, competitive guy, that stuff doesn't matter one bit to them, but to the people that it does matter to, it's a big deal. So I wanted to showcase that for you guys. You can see here Booker and the Chargers player after the play kind of grabbing on each other. You can see here again showing the lineup for the defense for the Chargers here. They're kind of just being a little bit more bland, just standing around, not doing nothing too crazy. You can see you got Casey Hayward, Derwin James, the new rookie. Here, Emmanuel Sanders putting some moves on the Chargers. They stand him up with a gang tackle and the whistle is blown dead. That was a pretty decent animation right there. You can see, notice when they get up off the ground now, it's really smooth. That was always a complaint a lot of people had, was they got off the ground really clunky in years past. Now they really do get up off the ground really smooth. And again, I know some people are like, who really cares about that? But a lot of people do care about those little details because sometimes it does look very bad, but this year they definitely nailed that. You can see the replay angles here. I think most of the replay angles are the same, but I know for sure in terms of scoring touchdowns, you see some different replay angles like on the pylon, on the goal line, and things like that. Here, Emmanuel Sanders going in for the touchdown. And I'm not sure if it's going to show a celebration or not. Yeah, it is. He's going to do like a little bow right here. There's so many celebrations in the game. That's one of my favorite parts of the game too. I've seen a lot of people say they don't really care about that, but personally I think whether you're a sim guy, whether you're a hardcore online guy, competitive guy, celebrations, I don't see how people couldn't like those. Those are fun. If you're blowing someone out, you want to celebrate and shove it in their face, but even if you're a franchise guy, it's just something fun to watch. So hey, I don't know. I don't really see how that could be a bad thing, but I have seen some people that didn't care too much about it. Here again, you're going to see the Chargers trying to drive downfield, trying to score a touchdown, incomplete there. You can see Bradley Roby talking a little trash there. Nice little close-up on the back of the helmet and the jersey. You see the grass stains. Good close-up here on Keenan Allen. Now watch this. Here we got a touchdown with Keenan Allen, but watch the replays, specifically the last replay. He spikes the ball there. The spike celebrations are really bland. I don't know why I did a spike there. That was just bad judgment by me, but most of the spike celebrations are kind of bland. The team and the dances are better, but watch these replays. But I want you to specifically watch the last one. The last one is really cool. I think it's going to be like the 4th replay, but you're going to see a lot of cool, and the catch tackle animation there by Roby is also really cool as well. You're going to see that a lot this year. Now watch coming up right here. Watch this crazy angle, and then watch what happens. He knocks the camera out and you get the white snow. That's pretty cool. I don't know, some people might say like, oh, big deal. I thought that was cool when I saw it. I was like, whoa, I don't feel like I've ever seen anything like that before, but that was really cool to see. And again, just some of those different angles that you get here. Again, they're showing kind of a replay of what it was like when they ran out the tunnel. Phillip Rivers running out the tunnel. But yeah, all in all, I think the graphics definitely look better than last year. To be honest, they get better every year, even if it is just minimal. Graphics aren't something that typically goes backwards. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, I will see you guys next time.